Of course, I'm just about to start a video and the heater up there kicks on. You'll be able to hear me. Just wanted to give you a quick video of what's going on here today. This used to be a van that an electrician had, or electrical company. This thing was filled with cabinets bolted to the floor, and a huge thick chunk of plywood bolted to the floor. It was just crazy. There was very little. There was like an alleyway that went right through. There was a door there. I took it off. Don't want the door there. It's just more of a nuisance than anything. But anyway, I gutted this thing. It took over a year when I first got it. I started taking the cabinets out, but they were all bolted together, and it was quite a mess. It was quite. I mean, I had a large peanut butter jar filled with the nuts and bolts that it took to bolt all this stuff together that they had in here. It was crazy. But anyway, all the cabinets and stuff are gone now, or I'd show you them because it's been a year. I just got finished taking the last cabinet out of that corner that I'm going to put back in, so you'll see what it looked like. It's going to get back in here because it's a metal cabinet that I can keep all my electronics in and all that, and I can lock it. So when I go camping, you know, I have something secure. But today what I'm working on, after I just cleaned it all out and gutted out the rest of this stuff, except for a few hooks up here that won't be in my way for the day, they can wait. I can take them brackets out later. These holes that they had all the cabinets and stuff bolted through the floor, I cleaned them all up. Well, cleaned the whole floor, and then wire brushed and primed all these holes on both sides. They're all the way down both sides where they have the cabinets on the floor, and threw some primer here and there over top of stuff. It was a little bit of surface rust and stuff that I cleaned up. And now that I've done that, I'm gonna go take this liquid nail and go over all the holes and throw a chunk of metal tape over it just to secure it so the water won't get in while I'm driving around, because this thing gets filled with water on a rainy day from the road, driving down the road. It just comes right up in all these holes, and this gets filled with water, and then it takes days to dry out. I ended up having to cut the carpet down there. You can see right there. I cut it straight line with that wall. There was a door on that, but I took it off. Don't really need it. Don't want to have it on there. I want to be able to get back here easily. The primer I oversprayed doesn't really matter. I'm going to paint that whole wall white anyway. It makes it brighter in here. So, little by little, I'll throw some videos together and show you how I'm going. It's just going to be very basic, nothing too extravagant. For me it will be. It'll be livable. That's the whole point. You know, I'll be living in it 3-4 days on the weekends, sometimes a week on vacation, depending on where I go. So, there'll be solar panels on the roof eventually. I got to put a vent in right here. Last year I went camping in this thing, and it was still pretty warm out. Oh boy, did it get warm in here. There's no way to really get any breeze. So I need to put a ceiling fan in, or I mean a exhaust fan for sure. A few other things. I'll have a 12-volt fridge right there between the seats. That's why I don't want the door there. I'll have all the good stuff, but it won't be permanent. Anyway, I gotta get back to work. I'm hoping to get to these today too. These are sound deadeners. I want to get them on all these panels up there and everywhere. I bought a whole bunch of them, so I should be able to do pretty much everywhere. But here I am waiting for primer to dry, and I'm walking around with this tape measure measuring things to see what fits and what don't. Alright, the heater's off. I'm thirsty. I'm going to get a drink and then I'm going to get back to work. I just wanted to show you how things are going so far and keep you updated. I kind of wish I had pictures of what it looked like before, but Yeah, it was a mess. All right, back at it. All right, we got a little bit done. We got all the holes plugged with liquid nail with some metal discs over them, and then I put metal tape over them just so I could get it out of the shop tonight. And I started putting up the sound deadener. Sorry for the bright light, but that was a good day's work. Now that this is done on the floor, I could really go to town. I had to be careful where I was stepping, that's why I only did a few of those. But now that they're covered and they'll dry faster, tomorrow, if I have time, I'll put up some more of those. Put some up here. Maybe I'll paint that wall. Get all this metal work done, and then we'll start working on getting insulation. But anyway, yeah, that was a productive day. Can't wait to continue.